everyone, this is Allison with Green Goddess Plants and Seeds, and welcome to another garden chat. So just kind of trying to assess what needs to be done in the yard. Still lots to do. The yard still looks in a bit of a sorry state still, but it's coming along. I've been trying to clean up the patio a bit so at least I can sit out here and have my tea and whatnot. I've got some pots set up here for my patio garden. So these are some of the pots that I have, big pots I have for my patio garden. I haven't totally decided what's going to go in them yet. And of course this is the main part of my patio garden, which is I'm still working on, still assembling. Some of the pots I'm not sure where they're going to go. There's pots along here. I'm experimenting this year with the cozy coats. I remember years ago when those first came out, and they were so expensive. They were like, I think they were like charging like 25 bucks each for one. And now, of course, however many years later, they're dirt cheap. You know, these were 3 for 10. So, but I wanted to try them just to satisfy my curiosity. And so in these pots, I've got some Italian zucchini, the Costata Romanesco. So there we go. Got them planted up. I had a box that was actually for sale, and one plant, the stem partially broke on it, so can't really sell it, so I might as well just stick it in my own garden. So that's what's in those ones, is the zucchini. And I've actually planted all sorts of things along here over the years. I've done tomatoes, lots of tomatoes. I've done pumpkins and squash and cucumbers, and so I haven't totally decided what I'm going to do. This rectangular box here I've always planted this. This has actually got some morning glory sweet peas and some nasturtiums in there. So that's what's in there. And yeah, I haven't totally decided yet how this is going to look. Still working on that plan. Hey, Shadow. How you doing, Puss? How are you, Puss? Hey, how you doing? Alright, so I've got some pots set up here. I got some geraniums that I brought outside from the house. I wintered them over. They're looking kind of sad and shaggy, so I'll probably have to get busy, maybe pet them back a little bit. There's some other pots in here that are planted up. I've got some more nasturtiums in there. I got these pots have the I think it was the Purple Prince nasturtium from Baker Creek is in those. And I've actually moved pretty much everything out of the greenhouse. There's just a few trays left in there. So I've got some marigolds. Most of the flowers that I started for myself, so these aren't for sale. But all the peppers are. The peppers are looking good. All the tomatoes are over here. There we go. Look at that. Still have lots of tomatoes for sale. But we're going to have another sale this coming Saturday, May 15th. So yeah, May 15th is the next sale. We did sell quite a bit last weekend. We actually sold out of Manitoba tomatoes, but we still have lots of red tomatoes left. And so yeah, I'm just trying to tidy up the yard today. That's kind of what I'm doing. Lots of things that can keep me busy. Here, we'll just take a peek in the greenhouse and I'll just show you. I don't have much left in here, but there's just a few trays. There's a cabbage, mostly cabbage. This is some Tierra cabbage. It's looking really good. I'm really impressed. No, that's Perfection Drumhead, sorry. Oh, the Tierra cabbage must be outside, but it's looking really good too. And there's some Salapiglosus, which is another favorite flower of mine. And then over here we got some more cabbage. There's some red cabbage. Stuff like that. And then there's a small tray of tomatoes. I thought I'd put them in here to help them, encourage them to grow. So that's what's in the greenhouse right now. And then out here, this is my vegetable garden, or normally where I would put my vegetable garden. As you can see, it's a bit of a sorry state right now. Last year it got so neglected. And of course at the back there we got trimmings off the lilacs, which either have to be hauled to the composting facility or burned or something has to be done with them. I don't know yet. I'm a little unsure of what to do with this space. You know, I have half a mind of just to let it go fallow and just work at digging out some of the weeds. The other thought, I might, if I do plant anything, I might just do a small strip and try a no-dig scenario with it. Yeah, so the no-dig thing is kind of in the back of my mind for a little while. I wouldn't mind trying it with, at least with part of it, you know, and just measure out a strip and just do that one strip as a no-dig and just see how well it goes, and just for the sake of trying it, and then the rest of the garden I might just let go fallow. The other idea is I might let someone else plant it too, if they're willing to commit to coming over and looking after it and watering everything and making sure that it gets weeded and tended properly. I might do that as well. But other than that, you know, everything's going good. You know, like the patio is starting to shape up. Still lots of work to do. I mean, last fall a lot of stuff didn't get done, mainly because we had early snow, and because once it snows, that's it. That's it, I'm done. Anything that didn't get done will have to wait till spring, and so of course now it's spring, and now lots of things need to be getting done. So now of course I bought some dahlia tubers. So I got these from the garden center there. I had to take my sister because she needed to pick up a few things. And of course, garden centers are one of those places that it's almost impossible to come out of there without buying something. So I picked these up. You know, I haven't grown dahlias that much because to me, they always seem finicky and fussy and all that. So I'm not totally sure where I'm going to put them. I'll probably I've got a couple of nice, really big terracotta pots, so I'll put them in. There's 3 here, so I'll put 2 of them in the terracotta pots, and then the third one I'm not sure where it'll go. Thought I'd try something different, something that I haven't really tried before. Like I said, I always thought dahlias were a bit fussy, but maybe not. Maybe just me. Maybe it's just my mistaken impression of them, but we'll see how it goes. But I've got lots of marigolds and petunias and other flowers, zinnias and stuff I've planted for myself. So I don't really plant a lot of flowers, or I shouldn't say that. I don't buy a lot of flowers from the greenhouse just because they are so expensive, and a lot of the stuff that I do want I can grow myself. So however, I don't usually have them for sale simply because I don't have the capacity to grow enough flowers plus enough tomatoes to have for sale. That would just that would be very, very hard. Like as it is, I can just barely fit everything in the greenhouse as it is. So, but this is kind of what I'm doing. I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's happening in the green goddess world. These are all the pumpkin, squash, cucumbers. Oh, they're almost all looking like they need to go in. I had one gentleman that came to the sale over the weekend who said he's going to be putting his garden in next weekend on the 15th. So it's a little bit early for some things. I think seeds, if you're planting seeds, you're probably okay putting stuff in this early. But if you're any plants though, any live plants like the cucumbers, the tomatoes, I think I would wait. I would hold off before putting those outside till at least the end of the month. We're not quite clear of our last frost date. I know this week the temperatures are supposed to be quite warm. We're supposed to be hitting 20 degrees Celsius every day this week, I think, which I think leads some people, even including myself a little bit, into a false sense of security. But because we can still get a frost, we can still get a hard frost, and I think that happened last year in some places where people planted their stuff out, they got a hard frost, and then we're having to replace everything. So my best advice is plant your seeds. Plant your carrots, your beets, your lettuce, your peas. Maybe not beans. Beans like the soil to be warm, and the soil's not quite warm enough yet. But probably all of your seeds. Potatoes can go in. That'd be all right. But any live plants, any bedding plants, any most flowers. Some flowers are kind of hardy and tough, but your peppers, your tomatoes, definitely wait until the end of May at least. I know here the traditional garden planting day is the May long weekend, which is like around the 24th of May. So anyone who's new to gardening, my own best advice is to wait before putting your plants out in the garden. You could be hardening them off right now if you have live plants. Now would be the perfect time to be putting them outside during the day. Bring them in at night. And then if you start doing that now, by the time the end of the month comes around and it's warm enough to plant out, you're ready to go. You're ready to go. So that's my best advice for everyone. What else? I know Glenn's busy out at the farm trying to get his crops in. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing with my day today, just puttering in the garden. Last week, the weekend sale was good, but it left me feeling very tired. So I am kind of exhausted still. I'm still kind of recovering from that. But other than that, yeah, I'm just gonna putter in the garden, trying to get the patio cleaned up a bit more, figure out where I'm gonna put all my pots. And if you're still looking for plants, we're gonna have another sale this coming Saturday, May 15th. And we've still got lots of tomatoes to choose from. So hopefully we'll see you out. And until next time, take care.